players on the fourth tee, just trying to feel if there's any wind. At the moment, it feels almost flat calm. And you have to have a really good idea what you're trying to do here, whether you land it on the bottom level and run it up, or whether you're going to fly it high and land it on the back level, which is what Hend will try and do with a 6-iron, I'm sure.
It's a fantastic tee shot from Scott Hend.
Best we've seen all week here on the fourth. Yeah, well done. That's him back to even par for the par threes this week. He's 11 under on the par fives, and guess what's coming up?
And he's now one shot off the lead.
Scott Hend, slow putt up the hill. It's not a bad spot to be putting from. Well, I didn't think it was the right play off the tee. He disagrees.
Swinging the golf club very nicely, Scott Hend.
Hend getting a little bit of help from Tony Carolan, former Asian Tour player from Australia. When he's been on the bag for Hend, and he has been quite a bit over the last few years, Hend has generally played well. He's been brilliant for him. And it's a makeable birdie chance, this, from range.
Looked like it might just fall short, but Scott Hend, 4 birdies in 7 holes and to the top of the leaderboard for the veteran Australian.
And 50 feet worth of putts in just the last 2 holes, Scott. This is, well, actually more. The last putt was at least 30 feet. This is probably 25 to 28 feet.
Hend at the 8th, just looking for the widest bit of the fairway.
Good swing. He just makes it look so easy.
And we were thinking before the start of the day, we weren't sure which Scott Hend would come out, and we've got our answer, haven't we now? So the leader, not in position A.
From 104 yards, he can really attack this flag.
And you just knew he would. So 1 for birdie, 1 needs to get up and down for par. Elvira and Hend came to the 9th tied at the top. Possibility for a 2-shot swing.
He's looking very relaxed. Lots of smiling and joking going on.
Scott Hend hits the front with 9 holes to play at the Maybank Championship. It's the 45-year-old Australian moving to 15 under par. You can see Jordan Smith has ended the par runs on the back 9. He's picked up a birdie at 17. But it's Scott Hend looking for a 3rd European Tour title, who heads down that back 9 with the slim advantage.
One bounce forward and stop dead.
Well, he was 75 yards. I thought he might even get a little bit closer to the green. But what a shot.
Look at that, that's as good as we've seen.
How good a swing was that? I mean, well, his pace on his long putts has been absolutely marvellous all day. The putt on the last green was maybe the best putt he's hit all week. Now this is for an eagle.
Hasn't had an eagle yet this week.
Well, that's not bad pace either. That's not bad. Whoa. How close has he been? Well, he'd be disappointed, but a 4 is a good score. So he moves to 15 under. And if Elvira misses, he'll have a 2-shot lead. It's a pretty good one, but it's left him a 5-6 footer.
I would say this is probably just left half for the par.
This is a big putt. That was a big putt.
Nonchalantly done in the end by Scott Hend.
It is great. He never changes his routine over his putts. And he's quick over them too. Oh, smashed it. He's most comfortable with that driver hitting it hard. That's what he likes to do.
Probably a 9-iron into the breeze.
Another excellent shot from the tournament leader.
Trying to draw it in, it's coming.
Well, is that the shot that takes Scott Hend ever closer to a 3rd European Tour win? He's striking the ball so well.
If he's edgy, he's not playing like an edgy. His last 2 irons have been spectacular.
There's plenty of spin on it if he gets it up there. I think he's feeling it now, Dom.
Yeah, I agree. Well, you can't blame him. 1-shot lead with 2 to play. Who wouldn't feel it? All right, 2 relatively easy putts for par, but nothing is easy in this situation.
Requires great accuracy.
Must be heading towards that bunker. Oh, and he's found that bunker. That's a layup.
Well, that changes things. Elvira in good spot. Hend in the sand. 1 shot between them.
Oh, a few spots of rain starting to fall as Hend looks at his layup here. Now this is crucial. What he mustn't do is put it into one of the bunkers down the left-hand side. Play to be short of that. He wants to be left half.
It's a good layup, but with the rain and the dark clouds and the wind seemingly ever more picking up. So this is still a putt for Scott Hend to win the Maybank Championship. Well, you couldn't write it, could you? Scott Hend does not look amused. It's going to be a playoff at the Maybank Championship.
Yeah, and I think Hend might have an advantage now because that wind that was right in the face in regulation has now died away completely. Should be able to carry the bunker that he was in.
Didn't waste any time, did he? A great hit.
Hend didn't realise his ball had come back out. He was walking towards the trees, but now he's got a shot at the flag. 263 to the flag, 263 yards. He can get a 3-wood there easily.
He's hit another tree, and again he's got a decent break going in the bunker. It's a brilliant shot. To win the Maybank Championship for Scott Hend. He had to wait a while longer than he might have expected. Scott Hend at the first extra hole wins the Maybank Championship. He's a European Tour champion again. You know, the age of 45, and after those near misses, you know, you wondered whether Scott Hend had it in to win again. He believed he did, and he came through with that belief in that playoff against Nacho Elvira.
Scott, congratulations. 2019 Maybank Championship winner. It was a day where you and Nacho were pretty much teamed up against each other for the best part. We didn't see a playoff coming to the right to the end.
Yeah, what a putt, eh? What a putt by Nacho. That was unbelievable. And to be honest with you, if I was to go out there and hit that putt, I'd probably say he'd hole it 1 in 10 times. It was an amazing putt, and the situation he holed it in was awesome. I mean, all credit to Nacho. It was fantastic. And the spirit we played today was great too, because he's such a nice guy. And it was like egging each other on to play well, and that's the way we like to play golf.
It felt like you got the better of him right from the start. He didn't have the best front nine. You were out in 31, but it felt like he only turned the screws and you were a little bit on 16.
Yeah, well, I felt like I played fantastic on the back nine. I nearly holed a lot of putts and I was just missing, so I just had to keep my head on and be patient and just stay in there, because in the worst case scenario, you get into a playoff. If I hole some putts, I win. I had to get off to a fast start against him because I'm 3 shots behind. That's all it was to it. And I was fortunate enough to turn in 5 under, and then the back nine I shot even par. You know, I can't ask for much more on myself on a Sunday where the golf course is playing quite tricky.
We often see some of the best winning moments come unexpectedly. How conscious of that was you going into 18 with Nacho?
Not really, because my worst case scenario was a playoff. I mean, it's quite difficult to make a bogey or a double down there. You can make a par quite easily, but to make a birdie like he did was, I mean, that was pretty unexpected because the weather we got when we got there. But for him to hole that putt, that was unexpected. But I still had the mindset that he was going to hole it, believe it or not, because I thought, God, it's match play now. It's just Nacho and myself, and that's a playoff it is.
You seem pretty confident on the bunker putt on the playoff. You knew exactly where it was going to break and what you needed to leave yourself.
The bunker shot or the other one?
The bunker shot.
Oh, the bunker shot. I'm fantastic out of bunkers. You know, I spend a lot of time. I hit it in the crap all the time, so I get practice out of it. And the putt, we pretty much knew the line of the putt because that was the same line where I hit the putt down in regulation. So all I had to do was, you know, keep my head on, don't let it explode, and just have a nice stroke through the ball.
Well, we think where you were this time last year, you had an injury. I don't think you could pick up a club for over a month. Are you surprised to be coming back this time next year with another victory since Thailand?
Not really, because I'm a grinder and I'm a fighter. And same as my caddy, Tony Carrollin, we're both the same mental attitude. It doesn't matter how old we are, whatever we do, we work hard at what we do, and it just takes a bit of luck to win. Obviously, I had a bit of luck on the playoff hole to win then. You need luck to win. If you don't have any luck, you're not going to win. And I was fortunate enough, I had the luck today, and unfortunately for Nacho, he was against the luck. His time's going to come. He's a great player. He's going to win.
Bottle of red to celebrate tonight.
A few bottles of Chablais Grand Cru will be taken.
To watch another European Tour video, click here. Or to subscribe, click here.